It's a perfect day for football. We've got the Chiefs, we got the Packers, cheeseheads, bratwurst. There's no place I'd rather be, Dick.
Oh, my. Third down, 6. Fires over the middle and wide open is Donald Driver. And Driver's out near midfield before Jerome Woods can shag him down. 2nd and 10, empty backfield. Favre wide open as Green pushed out of bounds immediately at the Kansas City 44. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Packer coach.
The overcoat not needed today.
That's for certain. Favre going to run it and slides down at the 40. I don't think he got enough. The ball was back, and that's where they mark it, not where he goes down, where the ball was down, and that was the 41-yard line. Amon Green for the first down. Easily. Scott Fujita and others with a tackle, but Green behind the blocks of Rivera, Tosher, and an extra blocker.
The top 3 lines in the league, in my opinion.
Favre off play action, throwing deep and open for a first down at the 11 is Robert Ferguson. First down at the Chiefs 11. A very good drive for the Packers on their opening chance. The throw is to Henderson, and the fullback is inside the 5 to the 2-yard line. Sean Barber bumped him out of bounds.
Passing balance.
And Henderson stayed in bounds inside the 1. 1st and goal. Favre wide open, touchdown, Bubba Franks.
I'm telling you, he'd throw the ball to Max McGee and Boyd Dowler if he could find him.
Actually, Holmes did get to the 41 at 2nd and 9. Green underneath, tackled immediately is Tony Richardson, the fullback, as Marcus Anderson playing for Antoine Edwards smelled it out.
He's all nose off.
2nd and 10, a screen to Green. Oh, what great footwork by Green in the open field, and he's out to the 45-yard line and beyond.
A couple of yards. Well done.
Turned a 5-yard screen into a 21-yard gain. Now Green off right tackle. Stays on his feet to the 40 of Kansas City.
To the ground without being hit by Kansas City.
Najee Davenport in, but it's Favre to Walker, incomplete. The pass hung just enough for Dexter McCleon at the corner to race back. He was beaten by a step, but was able to burst to the ball and deflect it incomplete. Delivered 3 interceptions in the first 5 games.
He is human, I guess.
Down the middle, wide open again. It's this time to Wesley Walls to the 5-yard line. Pass to Walls. 1st and goal from the 5. Green. He's got his 8th touchdown of the season. Gustafson. 3rd and 9. Lots of time. Now Green throws, has a man open. Johnny Morris at the 50. And Morris took Johnny Morton, and he's out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Morton with a big catch on 3rd and 9. Marcus Anderson finally chased him down, but it's exactly 7. Flags down. Green over the middle. Complete. And it's Johnny Morton. So Morton, then Morton with a foul, then Morton with a catch. By Johnny Morton. Green down the middle, wide open, touchdown to Tony Gonzalez. And the former Cal basketball star gives it the dunk with his 3rd touchdown reception of the season. One of the premier tight end players, if not the best in the league.
Out. And that time had to start on their 20 and went all the way down and scored.
Took him 6 plays, 80 yards. 2 big catches by Johnny Morton in the process, and then Gonzalez with a 26-yard TD reception. 14-7. First down and 15. Green breaks 1 tackle and burrows out to the 34. Now, it was interesting as we rode to Lambeau Field today. I said to Dan, what do you think about the game today, Deerdorf? And he said, you know, all the years I've come to Lambeau Field,
I haven't seen a road team win here yet.
shotgun Favre. Toss to Green. And he's caught. Breaks out of that pack and gets another 3 yards, but he's still shy of the first down.
To do something.
93-yard touchdown spectacular against Denver last week to win the game. They aim it to the sideline. Hall stays in bounds. 20. 30. He's got a chance. And the kicker tripped him up. Josh Bidwell denied 5 straight games with a return touchdown.
He was gone if it wasn't for Bidwell.
Oh, my. Returned 5 kicks in a season, and that would have been number 5. Over the middle and complete it is. As Johnny Morton continues to work on that Green Bay secondary. Al Harris made the tackle, and good throw by Green under pressure. Big 3rd and 7. Throw over the middle is complete to Hall. And Hall is down at the 12-yard line as Marcus Anderson saves a touchdown. Hall with his 10th catch of the season. Here.
Watch out for Tony G.
They show blitz. Green Bay, here they come. Quick throw. Complete. And diving is Johnny Morton for a touchdown.
Well, Johnny Morton is lighting Al Harris up.
The scoreboard and Trent Green say yes.
Stolen, you say?
You got to watch to believe. Favre caught in the backfield and down at the 15-yard line. Scott Fujita has his 2nd sack of the season. 3rd sack, as you can see, of Favre this year. Now he winds up and fires. Complete out to the 40-yard line to Javon Walker. Didn't take Favre long to make up the deficit. 3rd and 6. 4 wide for Favre in the shotgun. Over the middle, complete. Robert Ferguson. And Favre had to throw that just as he was going to be hit, as the Chiefs did have good pressure. For 1 pass out of 13 attempts. Inside, Green. Najee Davenport, who spells Amon Green, and he picks up a good gain as he slices off right tackle. Here comes Amon Green back and Davenport out.
Pretty good balance here by the Packers offense. Tom Rossley, their offensive coordinator, like all offensive coordinators, takes a lot of heat when things don't go well.
Davenport gets 8 yards on first down. Now Green behind Favre. Favre down the sidelines, and it hits the defender Eric Warfield in the back. Robert Ferguson, the intended receiver.
Brett Favre will throw the football to guys that are covered. He has such confidence. He's going to try to get this thing to Ferguson. It doesn't matter whether he's covered or not. Warfield knows he's got tight coverage on his receiver. He knows there's no way he's going to be able to catch anything.
Hit him right in the KC logo on the helmet. Here's Kevin Berry back in that unbalanced line, Dan. Strong to the right on 3rd and 2.
And the same play.
Green, what effort. Fights his way for the first down. Close to the 31-yard line.
William Henderson's going to provide the lead block. And that's Sean Barber. He makes the great hit. He doesn't wrap up. Amon Green keeps on going. This is a league where hits are nice. Wrapping up is even better.
2nd and 6. That's Davenport in motion. And then over the middle to Green. There's a Tony. Yeah, Tony Fisher. And Fisher has a first down on his first appearance of the game to the 15-yard line. And Green Bay as Favre's under center. Now the give goes to Amon Green. So they use Green, Fisher, Davenport, and Henderson have all seen the ball. And they're the only 4 eligible running backs. 3rd and 6. Fake throw screen to Green. And Green at the 5. Touchdown, Green Bay.
How about that nifty piece of ball handling by Brett Favre?
Chiefs having a hot hand today. Now it's the screen to Priest Holmes, and Holmes toward the sidelines and across the 30-yard line, brought down at the 31, one short of a first down. Barneau from the 30. Green throws on third down and gets it to Eddie Kennison for a first down as Kennison makes his first catch of the game. 1:40 left in the half. Green over the middle, complete to Hall, and Hall has his second reception, another first down at the 47. Completion. Priest Holmes on the draw, but he can't get outside. Barnett again down low to make the tackle.
Trying to get into Morton Anderson field goal range of the Chiefs.
The throw incomplete, but the intended receiver Hall was on his face, falling as the ball was thrown. Bonnie?
All right, Dick Vermeil, your offense
The game plan, he did a good job, but right now we're having a little trouble getting them off the field on third down. And if actually scoring too fast when we take those two scoring drives, we've got to get our running game going a little bit better and eat up some clock time because these guys are hard to stop when Favre is that hot.
He's got so many weapons. How do you try to slow him down and contain him from getting the ball to all those weapons?
Pressure doesn't hurt, and we've only gotten pressure on him a couple times, but they've done a real nice job with their game plan, and hopefully we can make some adjustments, especially on third down.
Coach, thank you.
All right, thank you, Bonnie. And that's the end of the first half here at Lambeau. The score of the Packers 21, the Chiefs 14. We'll be back with the Nextel halftime report after
150 yards of total offense. And really, when you look at it, the Chiefs have only rushed the ball, Dick, for 23 yards. That has to be a very, very disappointing. And that's why they're, 7 minutes behind on the time of possession. And so those are trends they've got to change.
And the most important stat, the bratwurst stat, the brat. And let's see. And you kicked the extra point. Was there sauerkraut and mustard and onions to get the extra point on me?
If you come to Lambeau Field and you don't eat some bratwurst, there is really, don't come. Stay home. Get the ticket to somebody who can really put it to good use.
I held on Friday, Brett Favre. Winds up and fires complete across the 30 to Antonio Freeman, the veteran from Virginia Tech. Bonnie, that third down conversion rate, 47% coming in. Amon Green kicks out of that first hit and staggers to a first down across the 40-yard line. He doesn't go down often on that first contact, and if he is hit, he falls forward.
He's a different guy now.
Quick toss is complete to Tony Fisher, who was lined up out on the left wing, and a flag I thought I saw go in there. Perhaps not. It could have been just one of those yellow pom-poms.
It's above the NFL average as far as how much the running back plays in the passing.
2nd and 4. Quickly outside the driver. Hit hard, but he's close to another Green Bay first down.
Where do they spot this? Looks like he's got it, Dick.
Green. 45-40 and Russell down. But another good gain on first down. About 8 before John Browning, the defensive tackle, trailing the play, could get on his back. A short 2, strong right formation, toss to Green, gets the block, breaks a tackle, 30, and all the way inside the 25, Amon Green. William Henderson, another lead block.
Not just this game, but on the season so far.
So far, first down, kicks Driver, juggles, and pulls it in. Here's a guy, Driver.
They don't hit back and trap.
Driver has succeeded. And so has this man. It's Najee Davenport. Davenport spelling Green, and he all but walked in for the touchdown.
This Green Bay offensive line, they are having some afternoon here at Lambeau Field.
76 yards and 8 plays. They open each half with a long touchdown drive, and it's the Packers 28-14. Green underneath, incomplete. Tony Gonzalez normally catches anything in his area, could not grab that one. Hawthorne covering. Sam, third down conversion, second best. They're 6 of 9 today. Favre plants, throws, incomplete. Off the field of play. Javon Walker was the target. Well, 50-yard attempt. It is good, just enough to cross the bar. his longest of the season. And the Packers add 3 more. It's 31-14.
That'll make up for an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Spiral by Bidwell, the tackler of the game, to Hall. Flags are down. Hall looks for some blocks. He's got one, 30. Got the wall on the far side, 50. And finally tripped up at the 45-yard line.
At halftime.
After the 32-yard return, we'll replay that and show you why the fans were unhappy, thought there was a clip. Green and Kansas City need points. The throw is to tight end Tony Gonzalez, and the first down at the 26. Diggs, the aviation management major in college, was ready to fly in on the quarterback. Here's the screen, and it's Priest Holmes in the open, 15, 10, and to the 9-yard line. The throw is complete to the fullback Richardson, and he struggles to the 1-yard line in the grasp of Marcus Anderson. A 3rd and goal from the 1. They try Holmes, and he's able to nose it over the goal line for a touchdown. His 8th rushing touchdown of the season. It's 31-21 in Green Bay. Well, that's a play that make Dave Casper proud. Complete to Donald Driver. Maslowski and Warfield sandwich him on the stop.
Gravy.
Frosting, dessert, only frosting. Okay.
But you know what? I like it here.
You got that right, especially here today. Whoa, Amon. And it was only a shirt tail grab that sent him down to the ground. Bonnie Holiday, the former Packer, may have saved a touchdown with the long arm of the law.
Driving.
91 yards now, and here's Davenport, who has the touchdown, and the big 245-pounder, tough to bring down. But it's not tough to go back to Jim Nance for this rebuttal.
They're starting to show a little fatigue.
Long arm to Davenport, takes a hit, turns, gets a couple more yards anyway. Najee, a boyhood friend of Santana Moss, of the empty backfield Favre. Quick throw. He could go all the way. Favre is the only man to beat. He cuts around Favre, and it's Jerome Woods on his way to a Kansas City touchdown. Take that, Jim Nance.
And can you believe it?
79 yards.
We could be down to a 3-point football game.
Makes it a field goal game. Oh, my. How things have turned at Green Bay. 8:46 to go. Greg Robinson, the defensive coordinator of the Chiefs, sees a quick 6. Field goal, the deflection off Driver's hands, and a 79-yard touchdown return by Jerome Woods. And it's a 31-28 game with 8 minutes 46 to go. Chapman comes up for a short kick and sees an opening. 45, and the kicker was able to knock him out of bounds. And Green Bay, the long arm handoff to Mon Green, and the Chiefs defense showing more spirit here. Dropped Green for a 2-yard loss on 2nd and 12. Green in motion, and then they throw back the other way, and it's knocked down at the line of scrimmage by Gary Stills. So Stills and Favre, 3rd and 12, rolling right, looking, and finally runs out of room and out of bounds in front of the Packer bench at the 42-yard line. Kansas City Chiefs 67 yards.
Al Saunders goes to play action out of the I formation, and somebody in the Chiefs secondary completely loses track of Tony Gonzalez. Ever since he's been in the league, this guy's not afraid to go down the middle of the field. And that graphic sure does give you a good look at it.
And Anderson couldn't be more pure on that one. Carved it down the middle, and it's even at 31 as the Kansas City Chiefs, 5-0 on the season. Best ever in franchise history, have rallied from 31-14 with 17 unanswered points. Favre going to work to the flat, complete. Donald Driver. No hurry to go for anything big. Let's pick away. And, of course, Favre has been just absolutely brilliant. His numbers and the interception certainly not his fault. It's off with that low figure. Second and short, so Green gets the ball, kicks out of the tackle, on his feet to the 50 to the 49.
Oh, you don't think that's on his mind?
105 yards now for Green. He takes it again to the left side. And he's in the open. One man to beat. It's Greg Wesley, and he gets him out of bounds inside the 25.
They are cemented as an outstanding team.
And here's the big play, 3rd and 12. The quick throw to the outside to Driver, and he can't get away from Eric Warfield, who quickly gets company. 2 yards. Bad snap, but the hold is good, and the kick is good. Doug Peterson with a great job. He had trouble handling the snap, but he got it set up, and it's 41 yards for Longwell.
Well, with that kick, that made up for those out of bounds.
That was a great kick. Trent Green steps up. Flag down, and so is Green at the 14. Hunt.
What's the foul? That's in the face down. Defense. 15-yard penalty.
Chiefs have 2 downs to get a first down, and Green looks for the throw to the sideline, complete, and out of bounds Johnny Morton with a first down. That's his first catch here in the second half. Shotgun first down at the Chiefs 43. Green complete to Gonzalez into Green Bay territory at the 44 in front of Al Harris. Anderson. 1:47 left. Green to Priest Holmes. 40, stays on his feet. 35, 31-yard line and a first down. Marcus Anderson finally drags Holmes to the turf. First down with 1:11 to go. Holmes inside the 25-yard line, and the clock ticks under a minute. Nathan 3, only Holmes in the backfield. Green to Holmes. Plenty of room to run on the sideline, and he finally ducks out at the 13. And now well within a time field goal for Morton Anderson, but Green and the Chiefs with 13 seconds left and 1 timeout have at least 1 shot at the end zone. And that's Martin Bullrichter in motion.
Let Gonzalez leap for it.
And did he hang on? No, as Nick Barnett makes the defensive play.
Don't be reversing your course.
Green. Incomplete. He tried to throw behind to Kennison, hoping Kennison could pull up, but they weren't in communication there. Consecutive games now to tie it. No doubt about it. And Anderson and the Chiefs, who are down 31-14 entering this 4th quarter.
Depth. And both of these teams offensively, this coin toss could have you'd have to think that the first guy that gets the football here is the odds-on favorite to win it.
Let's listen to Ron Winter.
Titled it 2 timeout. Timing will be as if it were the 4th quarter. Hands, baby. Hands it in.
Kansas City wins the toss. And Vonnie Holliday, the ex-Packer, who has transferred his talents to Kansas City as an unrestricted free agent, made the call. Green gives to Priest Holmes, and Holmes bangs forward for 4. 46 yards rushing for the Chiefs. Holmes hit at the line of scrimmage and able to struggle forward to the 38-yard line. Cledius Hunt to make the play. 39. Holmes again. And he seems to be picking up steam, running better now in overtime than any quarter of the game. Barnett gets him to the turf, but not until another 6-yard gain. And they give it to Holmes. Dives to the 50 for the first down. So that gives him 60 yards rushing. And boy, they've been punishing hard-earned in every regard for overtime. Trent Green hands off to Holmes. Holmes has some opening. 45-44. Stopped rudely by Nick Barnett. That 4.6 decathlete speed of his, the rookie. Green hasn't thrown a ball in overtime yet here at Lambeau, and he won't hear as Holmes again finding a hole. And he fights his way for a first down inside the 40. Danes inside, hold him so I get a chance. Holmes again. Finds a hole and gets inside the 35 to the 33. Well, Holmes had only 31 yards rushing the 3 quarters of this game. And now in the 4th quarter, overtime, he has 46 yards. Mr. Vermeil on the sidelines with Kansas City and Green now. Almost intercepted by the ever-alert Darren Sharper, and he's one of the best in cutting off that angle in the league. That's why he has more interceptions than anyone in the last 4+ years.
Limits of his range.
It's up. It is no good. Partially blocked. The Packers deny.
Well, anytime you feel that you're on the outer limits of your range, sometimes you have a tendency to drive the ball a little lower than normal.
Number was obscured. Now Favre gets his chance with good field position, the 39. Amon Green, who's had a sensational day, fumbles the ball, and it's recovered by Kansas City's Mike Maslowski. He caught it in midair, the fumble. Green, who's been so reliable, and coughs it up at the Kansas City 48.
Longer time to talk to them and say, if you try this again, we'll knock it out again. Again, following William Henderson, who gets a fine block, but it was the helmet. Looked like Jerome Woods. Looked like Jerome Woods, number 21, put a hat right on the football. Yep, there it is, right there.
In the preseason, has delivered the big interception touchdown. Now Green, he's going for the long one for Tennyson. He got him at the 10, the 5, touchdown to Kansas City with an incredible victory in Green Bay today in overtime.
And the Chiefs remain undefeated. Dick, can you believe this?
Rallying from 41-14 going into the 4th quarter. The biggest 4th quarter deficit to win a game in Kansas City history. 6-0, and how they earned it in Green Bay. Oh,